Hey guys, airsofters, and anybody else interested. See that video yesterday I made where I fired the Daniel Defense gas blowback and then the small the Bro like the 9mm carbine, and that one gave me some trouble. I had to recharge it, and then the bolt catch didn't engage. And that's actually a pretty new gun. There's nothing really wrong with the gun. I was checking it out. I don't know how it misfired. It somehow misfired, and I had to recharge it. That's the weird thing to me, but whatever. I really don't care. I'm probably gonna sell that gun. I'd like to have it looked at before I do sell it. But this video, real quick, is for me just to show you guys. Get an extra bolt if you have an M4. Back when I first started doing the gas blowback thing, I was, just like I am with anything. I jumped in head first. I bought like 2 M4s, and of course I bought backup parts. If you buy a backup bolt, you can buy an upgraded one, which is like made out of like a high-end metal. It actually has holes drilled all the way through it, so that you can oil. Put a couple of droplets of oil in there. That'll help get to your nozzle. Because the nozzle, when you replace this, I would just replace the nozzle too. Why not? Because usually what happens is either the nozzle gets chewed up or something on the bolt breaks, and people have to replace the bolt. Now, there are parts on this bolt that are missing that didn't come with it, and that's because you have to take those off the existing bolt. They're parts that aren't going to break or wear down. They're just like little set pins and things like that, and I don't think there'll be many. There might be like one little piece for here and maybe a piece for up here, like that roller that helps with our charging handle. But anyway, this would have been the bolt that would have replaced. This is the bolt that would replace a WeTech M4 or a TM M4. And they use the plastic nozzle. I used to hate plastic anything. You recognize that little piece? What does that look like? Looks just like the top of your magazines, because that's what your magazine sits against. And every time you pull the trigger, a blast of air goes up inside of that thing, comes out of this, makes your bolt blast, and gives you that blowback. But now they're using metal nozzles, and they're beating the piss out of BBs. On the guns that I have that have metal nozzles, yeah, great, it's nice to have a metal nozzle. I'm finding all these pieces of broken airsoft shot inside of my receiver and inside of my magwell. So I didn't have that problem with the plastic ones, even though I feel like plastic will break easier, but guess what? You can replace it pretty easily too. And not only was I so crazy to buy an upgraded bolt that I never used, I bought an extra bolt catch too that was made out of a high-end metal, like an iron, instead of zinc or pot metal or whatever they use when they slap them together. So they gave me this guy with a little Allen key. I've never had to replace this guy because my bolt catches on the WeTechs always worked. I'm not sure if this bolt catch would work on that Bro. I'm sure if I really am concerned about it, I can just order one or buy one. But yes, I just wanted you to see these parts are all changeable. They pretty much drop in and drop out. There's usually 1 or 2 things you're going to have to loosen up with an Allen key, or maybe even a set screw. That little hole right there tells me probably very simply something slides through there on the inside. Your bolt catch sets on the outside of the rifle. When your magazine is empty, it lifts up on this, and it's the exact position it'll be in. Your bolt's open, it's sitting like that, and you go and you press this, your bolt closes, because you put a new magazine in, and it's time to start firing again. Alright, the cheapo ones of these, this little piece right here would start to break down, and it wouldn't catch on the magazine lip. There's a little follower on the magazines that comes up as the magazine empties. Goes all the way to the top when the magazine is empty. That's what catches the bolt catch. makes it hold your bolt open, telling you that you're empty. If this is missing part of that, or it's not getting hit with that magazine follower, it's never going to engage. So that's a piece that may need to be replaced at some point for you. I just wanted you to know they do sell them. And I always order the upgraded. They call it upgraded. It's just because it's made out of a better metal. A lot of the times when they make them, they don't make them with the best metal. Some of the better guns now, though, are being made with like aluminum and steel and better metals. I mean, that Daniel Defense gun I have is pretty nice, and everything is metal. I mean, the nozzle's metal, and that's the one thing that I'm a little bit freaked out by, because it was mashing BBs. Now that I've used it a bit, it's not doing it as much. Actually, today I want to see how many mags we can go through on that thing without there being a problem. I think I have like 3 or 4 mags. We'll see if we can do like 3 of them where it works the way it's supposed to. Bolt catch catches the bolt on the last shot, drop the mag, pop in a new one, close the chamber, close the bolt, start firing, and we'll see if we can go through all 3 mags that way without there being any failures. That bro gave me a few failures, but I would still use that. All you have to do, if you watch that video I did yesterday and you see what happens, you see that the smaller gun I was shooting, the gas gun I was shooting, it didn't stop shooting when it was empty, like it should have. Now, all you got to do in that situation is just keeping an eye on your ammo. When you're empty, take the mag out and put in another one, and you should be able to keep firing. Now, if you happen to take that magazine out and put another one in while there's still a shot in the chamber, yeah, you're going to get like a double fire, but whatever. It's not the end of the world, and if you have to recharge the gun once in a while, you saw how long it took me. It was like a millisecond. And if you do it the right way, you can do it even faster. So, quick little video. Well, I don't know about quick. Just letting you guys know, you can buy spare bolts. You can buy spare nozzles. Everyone already knows that, but they're a lot easier to install than you think. You don't have to go to a tech for everything. Alright, I mean, I've learned all this shit myself over the years. It's not that hard. They make you feel like you need a tech for everything. I mean, of course, even my job does that. But I'll tell people, like, hey, listen, you don't need me for that. Come on. You need me to clean your bathroom? Really don't want to, and it's really something you folks should do yourself. And that's the same thing with this replacing a bolt. You'll feel like a man, alright? When you open up your M4 and you pull out that old bolt and you put a new bolt in and you see how much better the gun works and you didn't have to have someone else do it for you, yeah, that's being a man. Have a good day.